Hey everyone, welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm gonna show you how to make the easiest weeknight meal for when you feel like, I should just order takeout tonight. No, you're gonna make this meal because it literally takes like 20 minutes start to finish. Today we're gonna make some air fryer chicken fajitas. They're so delicious, super quick, super easy, very minimal ingredients. So let's get to it. Okay, so what you will need today to make your fajitas are 3 bell peppers. Today I'm using a wide variety of colors because the more colors, the better, the prettier it looks. You eat with your eyes. An onion, you're gonna need some fajita seasoning. I'm really lazy, so I'm just using a pre-made packet of fajita seasoning, but you could also just make your own of spices that you have in the cupboard. And then 2 boneless, skinless chicken breasts, and then some tortillas as well. Okay, so what makes this recipe super easy is you only need 1 bowl, very little mess. We're first gonna start off by chopping our veggies. Okay, so you're gonna core your peppers and then you're just gonna chop them into slices and chuck them in the bowl. Oops. I like to get some of this like inside stuff off because it doesn't have very much flavor and it's kind of spongy. And it's not my favorite, so I cut that part off as well. And then you're gonna chop your onion into wedges. Nothing too small because the onion tends to burn pretty quickly in the air fryer. Nice fat wedges, and then you just chuck those in the bowl as well. Okay, so your veggies are all cut up. We're gonna add a little bit of avocado oil and then our fajita seasoning and mix it all up, and then we'll throw that in the air fryer. So you really don't need that much oil because it's going in the air fryer. I probably use too much because I always underestimate how much oil I'm using. So I have 2 tablespoons of fajita seasoning mix. I'm gonna use about half to cover the veggies and then we'll save the other half for the chicken. And then you just wanna toss that to make sure everything is covered nicely. Okay, so once those are nicely coated, we're going to grab our air fryer basket and then we're just gonna dump those in there. I love it, it's so colorful, it's so pretty. And we're just gonna put that aside for now. Okay, so now we're gonna slice our chicken breast. If you really wanted to save time and make this even quicker, you could just get like the chicken tenders from the grocery store that are already like sliced, but I have chicken breast. So I'm gonna slice it in half this way, horizontally, just so that it's not as thick. And then open it up, cut it down the center, and then we'll slice it. And then you can just throw the chicken right back into that same bowl that your veggies were in. All right, we'll get this out of the way. So now same thing, you're just gonna add just a little bit of oil. I'm using avocado oil, but you can use whatever oil you have at home. And then the rest of your fajita seasoning. And then we're just gonna toss these chicken pieces and make sure that the spices are all over them. And the beauty of this is that you can throw the chicken and the veggies in the air fryer at the same time. You throw it in and you cook it. That's why I love this recipe, because it's so easy. So we've got our basket full of our colorful veggies, and we're gonna add our chicken into the basket. So you're just gonna toss it in the basket just so that the chicken is evenly mixed in with the veggies. And now it goes right into the air fryer. Okay, so I'm gonna turn my air fryer on to 390. My air fryer is so loud. I don't understand why the beeps are so loud, but it is what it is. I cook mine for about 16 minutes. I think it will depend on your air fryer. I'm not an air fryer expert. My brothers gave me this air fryer for Christmas last year and I have used it every single day. It is not sponsored. Didn't know what the brand was until today when Greg asked me what the brand was. So any air fryer will work. I would say set it to 390 and then I would say like 15 to 17 minutes. And then we're gonna shake the basket halfway through just to make sure everything is like evenly crispy when it comes out. Okay, so I could just leave the recipe at that. That would be a really quick recipe video, but I thought that I would share with you my cashew cream sauce that I sometimes make when I'm making this recipe if I'm feeling like I want something a little creamy to top it off with. I don't eat dairy, so I make this cashew cream base sauce and it's great because you can use it for like so many things afterwards. Like you don't just have to use it plain. I will show you that in another recipe video. So I have a cup of raw cashews that I have boiled so that they're nice and soft. You could also soak them overnight, but I'm trying to give you guys this recipe in the quickest way possible. So I have a cup of boiled cashews. I'm gonna add a cup of water. So it's a 1-to-1 ratio. Then I'm gonna add some salt, some apple cider vinegar, some garlic powder, and a little bit of smoked paprika. Okay, and then you're gonna need a high-speed blender because we're gonna blend this so that it's nice and smooth. Let's do a taste test. She's a little salty, but that's okay. It's good otherwise. I just picked that jar randomly out of the cupboard, but it fits perfectly. Look at that. Perfect. Very loud, ear-piercing beep to let me know. Woo! Would you look at that? So good. All right, so I've got all of my toppings. I've got some salsa, we've got our cashew sauce, we've got some guac, we've got some cilantro, and some lime wedges. I would have made my own guac today, but my avocados, they're like rocks. So they didn't ripen in time for this video, so I had to buy myself a tub of guacamole. Okay, so let's assemble these. Well, that was a lot of guac. That's all right. The more guac, the better. Beautiful. That's the prettiest time I've ever made it. I usually don't do all these fancy toppings, but you know, I thought for the video I should make it look nice and give you guys all the options for all the toppings. When I'm lazy, I literally just make this and have it with salsa and maybe like some chopped up avocado. I don't even do the whole guac situation because girl doesn't have all that time in the evenings now. Okay, let's dig in. My favorite part. A little bit of lime. Guess I didn't really need the second lime wedge. I don't even really know the proper way to eat a fajita, but I like to wrap it up like a little burrito so nothing comes out the bottom. Okay. It's really good with all the toppings. I've honestly never made this with like the lime wedge and the cilantro, but it's really good, so I'm gonna have to do that more often. Okay, so next time you come home from work and you feel like, ugh, I don't wanna cook anything, let's just order takeout. Remember this recipe and try it out, because all you have to do is chop up some chicken, chop up some veggies, toss them in some seasoning, and chuck it in the air fryer. That's exactly how I feel sometimes when I come home from filming workouts at the studio. I don't feel like cooking and all I wanna do is like order some takeout, but this is a much healthier option and it only takes like 15 minutes. So you can find this recipe along with a whole other library of recipes that is updated every single week inside the MadFit app. I will be making lots more recipes on this channel. I'll be making more plant-based recipes on this channel, I promise. So let me know what types of recipes you would like to see from me next in the comments down below. You can download the MadFit app by going to the App Store or the Google Play Store. If you're not subscribed to this channel yet, please hit that subscribe button and I will see you guys next time. Bye.